Alright, for my next card, I'm actually not making a card. I'm going to make a bookmark with the Misti. And I'm going to show you how to, you can transform the bookmark though onto your card if you're just into card making. So I'm using the Bookworm and the Bookworm Edition stamp. It also comes with a die. So I'm going to show you how to use your dies with your Misti. So let's get started. I'm going to be using both of these stamp sets here. They're one of my favorites. I'm definitely a book lover. Let me know. I'm looking for new suggestions for books. Let me know what you're reading right now. I just finished up Winter of the World by Ken Follett, which I loved. And I am starting, embarrassingly enough, Grey from the 50 Shades of Grey series. So what are you reading right now? Let me know below, or let me know what your favorite book is. I'm always looking for a good read, and since summer's coming up, there'll be lots of time to get that done. All right, so let's get started here. I'm using a clear stamp. So I'm going to need my handy dandy foam here on my Misti tool. Let me zoom out here so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I am using a 2 by 6 inch piece of white cardstock. And I'm going to first do a little bit of die cutting. Now I'm going to be using just a scrap piece of paper here. And the easiest way to set up a die cut and to be able to stamp it is to use a little bit of washi tape to set your die in place. Okay, and you're going to, there we are, run that through your die cutting machine. So after you finish setting that to your die cutting machine, you want to keep both pieces. You want to keep the die cut itself and the negative space that you just cut out. It's going to make things a lot easier. So you can actually just stamp like this. So you just place your die cut in there and you're pretty much good to go. I'm going to need a piece of paper. I don't know why I took out the foam there though, because I wasn't exactly too smart on that. It still worked out, but normally you would still need the foam in there and then your graph paper on top. So I just stamped it on a piece of the grid paper, and now I know exactly where my stamp is and I can line up my negative space. And now I'm able to just simply lay in my die cut, and you could stamp 50 of these if you want to by using this kind of base and then just sticking in your die that you need to. Then you just stamp it. I inked it up using Memento ink and you have a perfect die cut. So no more trying to guess exactly where you need to stamp something. Okay, so now I'm laying in my bookmark here and we're going to be doing some stamping on the bookmark itself. Now this banner is another proof as to why this works so well, this Misti tool. I'm going to put in my foam and then I'm going to be stamping the banner. And a banner like this never usually stamps really all that well because it's got so much negative space in it. And this is what we looked at when we were doing the background stamping video, that you need to stamp things a couple of times sometimes for them to get their true image. So there it didn't stamp very bad. I can see exactly what I wanted to stamp, but I can make it just even better and really darken that up and make it look really bold. The next thing I want to stamp is the bookshelf on the bottom of the bookmark, but it is slightly bigger than my actual stamp itself, or my actual bookmark. So I'm going to ink that up using Memento ink here. And I'm going to be able to stamp that onto my bookmark the way I want to. So it's kind of going off the bookmark, but that I think looks really great, so I'm not at all disappointed. And then I'm going to be able to add my little bookworm somewhere. Maybe here, because I have a little piece of ink there that's kind of showing. That's not exactly attractive. Or maybe just here, and I'll stamp something else there to cover it.